Alright, this is New York's current City Hall, built between 1810 and 1812. We've actually seen all three sites of the three city halls in New York. This City Hall is the oldest city hall in America that's still acting as a city hall. And it's famous for being astronomically over its budget. It was supposed to be $350,000, ended up costing them $12 million. Keep in mind that this was at the same time that America bought the land that is now the state of Alaska for $7 million. So this building cost more than the state of Alaska. Because they were so over budget, they decided to skimp a little on the marble, and they put the marble just in the front, and the back of the building was just bricks. Because at the time, this was the northernmost part of the city. And so they figured that no one would ever go uptown that far to see the back of it, or at least the wealthy wouldn't, and that's all they really cared about. However, in the middle of construction, the famous Manhattan Grid Plan was set out, which expanded the city, further north than they had anticipated, and so their plan of nobody seeing the back had definitely failed. Eventually, in the 1950s, it was covered with Alabama limestone. Now, there's a statue over there. You can't really see it, but it doesn't really matter that you can't see it because it's of Nathaniel Hale, and the sculptor had no idea what he looked like. So that's why it doesn't matter, but we are going to talk a little bit about him. Hale, like most New Yorkers, was not from New York. He was from Connecticut, and he signed up to fight in the Revolutionary War and eventually volunteered to be a spy. Now, during the British occupation, the city broke out in flames, and many of the patriots were blamed, Hale being one of them, and he was to be hung the next day. Now, the British hated the patriots with a passion, but they were impressed with Hale's demeanor right before he was hung. And as legend has it, he said, "I regret that I have but only one life to give my country." And although we can't prove that he said it, we certainly can't prove that he didn't, and it's a great story, so we'll stick with it.